Many years ago, Amar Singh ruled over a vast and prosperous kingdom. He was a generous and kind king, always helping others. His kingdom was large, and being linked to it was a matter of great pride. The king had only one child, a daughter named Sumitra, who was known for her beauty. Sumitra was of marriageable age, so proposals started coming for her. One day, King Amar Singh spoke to Sumitra.
Sumitra, a proposal has come from the prince of a powerful kingdom. We like this alliance, and if you agree, we can proceed with it.
Listening to her father, Princess Sumitra replied, Father, I want my husband, who will become ruler one day, to have no pride in his heart, to be full of kindness, be a good leader who cares for me and for all the people in the kingdom.
Daughter, you must find such a partner yourself. We cannot help you with that. But we can organize a Swayamvar for you.
Yes, father, I have some conditions. Any prince who wishes to marry me must accept them.
As you wish, daughter. After all, you are our only daughter. Brave, strong and wise.
Princess Sumitra was indeed brave, generous and intelligent. So, the king also wanted a worthy prince for her. He decided to hold a Swayamvar and invite princes from many lands. As the day of the Swayamvar drew near, all the princes eagerly prepared, hoping to marry Sumitra. Sumitra arranged special houses for the princes to stay in. Then, in disguise as a prince, along with her spy, she went among them.
Greetings to everyone. I am Sumit, a prince from Arabia. I too have come to try for Princess Sumitra's hand and would like to make friends with you all. Will you accept my friendship?
Hearing this, only 5 princes agreed to be her friend. One prince said,
I have not come here to make friends, but to win the princess in the Swayamvar. I will try to know her myself. I am sorry. I am not interested being friends with you.
Most of the princes left. But Sumitra now wanted to know her 5 friends better. Later that day, the king arranged a special party with drinks as Sumitra had advised. King Amar Singh said,
You are all our guests. It is my duty to look after you. Tonight, please enjoy the music, singing and dance of our kingdom. Please enjoy the feast and have a great time.
Hearing what the king had said, 3 out of the 5 princes came forward and they said,
Thank you, Your Majesty. We are grateful, but we are not interested in all this. We would like to see your royal arena and practice with your weapons. If you allow, hope you accept our request.
The king gladly agreed and sent a soldier to take them there. All 3 goes to the arena and know more about the weapons. Sumitra and the king followed to watch the 3 princes train in the arena. Princess was very pleased to see them practice. Now, King Amar Singh to his daughter,
Sumitra, is the wait to find your future husband finally over?
Not yet, father. There is one last test. If all goes well, our future king will be found soon.
But what is the last step, daughter?
Please send these 3 princes to see the most beautiful mountains of our kingdom. After that, leave the rest to me.
As you wish, my dear. We are proud of you and trust your judgment. All the best. I will always second your decision.
Now, the king sent the 3 princes, Sushil, Vaibhav and Prince, who got passed in princesses' tests, to see the most beautiful mountains. Hearing this, Prince Sushil said,
Your Majesty, forgive me, but I am not interested in seeing mountains, so I do not wish to go there.
As you wish, Prince. Do the other two want to go?
Princess Vaibhav and Prince together.
Yes, Your Majesty. We are happy to go.
The king arranged for them to travel to the mountains. On the way, the princess disguised herself as a beggar woman and sat begging. The prince thinks in his mind,
This is strange. We have seen no poor people in this kingdom these past 7 days. So how is this woman begging here?
Thinking this, he finally said to the soldier,
Soldier, please bring that beggar woman over.
Hearing this, Prince Vaibhav said to him,
Why bother with her? We came to see the beautiful mountains, not to talk to ugly beggars who look diseased. Let's go. There is no point in wasting time with her. Let's go ahead. If you want, you can move on, Prince. I would like to talk to her. Let me talk to her.
Prince Vaibhav left, but Prince stayed and spoke kindly to the beggar woman and helped her. And then he continued on. Seeing this, the princess knew whom to choose. She returned to the king and said, Father, our search is over. I have found my husband.
Who is the lucky, wise and strong man you have chosen? Tell me, Princess.
Father, I will reveal this tomorrow at the Swayamvar. The king announced the news across the kingdom and invited everyone to this grand wedding. The grand day arrived, and all the princes were excited to know whom the princess would pick as her husband. Everything was going fine. The court was full. After all, the princess of the kingdom was getting married. All the princes had dressed themselves nicely, and Sumitra entered the court dressed as a bride. And the king said,
All of you are welcome to this Swayamvar. Today, my daughter Sumitra will choose her worthy husband. Sumitra, put this garland on the man you have chosen.
Now Princess Sumitra walked to Prince and placed the garland around his neck. King Amar Singh celebrated their wedding with great joy, and then he declared Prince as the next ruler.